Hey YouTube, this is Ashley from Beauty's Edge, and I just wanted to show you guys the look I did yesterday. It's kind of a purple smoky eye with a really nice wing and of course some fake lashes. I've already prepped my face. I used my moisture blend, which I put on with my 190, so I don't need that. And then I put over my Studio Fix with my 187, so again, I don't need that. And I also concealed my eyes and that big zit on my forehead, if you can see that. Studio Stick. And also I prepped my face with Clinique. So I think I'm going to start out with my eyebrow first. This is usually the way I go about things. So I'm just outlining my eyebrow with the darker one of the Urban Decay right down there. So it'd be a lot easier if I had a vanity. And then I'm going to highlight my arch with the lighter one, which is right over here. And then I'm going to go over my brow with some gel, just to make sure that everything stays in place. Brush that back. So me and Moiya are starting to use a new technique. We're actually using tape to get our wings a little more crisp. So just some clear tape, nothing too fancy. I'm just going to set it from the corner of my eyelid out. If you see that nice crisp line, you'll be able to achieve that with some tape. So, and if you can see, it's a little shiny right there. Of course, there'll be some fallout, but don't worry, you can go back and get that. I'm going to take my Sephora angled brush. I'm probably going to be using this most of the time, but first I'm going to use my shadow stick by M.A.C. This is the Beijing color. They've quit making a bunch of different shadow sticks, and they only have like 3 primary colors right now, and thank God this is a primary color. So I lined my whole top lid, and then I lined my upper and my underneath. I am going to put on, as a base, my Dazzle Light from M.A.C. It's really good for blending, and it gives you kind of that light to dark effect, which I know a lot of people are trying to achieve. This is just a brush from Victoria's Secret. It's by a brand called Pout. Their products are alright. I think higher end, bigger chain Victoria's Secrets like to carry them, because at the Victoria's Secret we have, they don't. So I'm just going to make sure I bring that all the way over the tape, just in case. And then I am going to take my Fig 1 from M.A.C. It's a nice like matte purple, and I'm going to use my Sephora angled brush. And I'm just going to slightly pat it over the tape, over my eyelid. Kind of give it a wing effect, if you're seeing that. I'm so sorry, I have to use my mirror over here. I'm all backwards on my M.A.C, so once I figure it out and get a better station set up, you'll be seeing a lot more easier type of videos, but I'll keep coming over to the camera to show you guys what I'm doing. So, just wing it out a bit. You don't want to cover your whole eyelid, because like I said, you want to get the fade effect going on. So just keep winging it out. You can wing it out as much as you want. For someone like me, I have really, really heavy eyelids, so it's a lot easier for me to wing them out without them looking so heavy, because if I just stay up here in my crease and don't wing anything out, you're not going to see color unless I close my eyes. And then I'm going to take the NARS Santorini. I haven't really used it very much, but I decided to try it out with my M.A.C. Usually I only use primary M.A.C products, but I've been seeing a lot of people lately using NARS, so maybe I should start getting into that as well. And I'm just going to put that on the lower part of my eyelid to keep it a little dark. Wing it out a little bit, but not too much. I was going for a little more dramatic look instead of a light. But this, you could wear this out during the day. I wore it yesterday. I just did it a little lighter. And then I'm going to take my Nocturnal. This is a Frost. I'm going to just take my same angled brush, which I've been using, and I'm just going to blend it along the crease of my eyelid, just so you guys can see that. And like I said, we're trying to achieve a fade look here. So by using different shades of purple, we're definitely going to achieve that. Also, I'm going to use Satellite Dreams. I know I'm using a crap load of stuff, but I like the fade look. It doesn't last on me all day, so that's why I'm trying to use as many colors as I can to make sure I achieve this look. So I'm going to just put that again over my nocturnal, keeping my nocturnal also available to see, but just put a little bit of Satellite Dreams above it so it'll just be a little lighter into the Dazzle light. And then I'm going to take my Honesty. I use this on pretty much every single thing that I use for blending wise. I'll use a little bit of Honesty just to keep everything even. It'll go with the golds in your Dazzle lights or your floof or like your Bare Study or your Beijing shade sticks. It has a little bit of gold tint to it, so this will pull in good with your gold. And I'm just going to rub that over my whole eyelid, but leaving a little bit of the Dazzle light still showing. And to top it off, I'm going to take a blender brush from Sonia Kashuk. Me and Moya went to Target yesterday, and we didn't really find very much, but we both got some new brushes. I'm just going to dab a little bit of my pigment. This is the new one. It's Mauve Mint. It came out with the Blonde Brunette Redhead collection, and this is a limited edition one. So I'm just going to take a little bit of pigment and rub it over my eyelid where my NARS and my Fig one was, just to give it a little sparkle. If you want a more sharp angled look, you can also use like a tiny eyeshadow brush and just dip it in your darker colors and just outline your eye, so it'll be a lot sharper, but I think my eye's sharp enough right now, so I don't think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to use, again, a pout brush from Victoria's Secret. This is a really good shader brush. I use it to highlight my brows. I'm going to be using Floof. This is the best highlighter. I'd recommend it to any MAC freak. You definitely should get it if you don't already have it. So I'm just going to highlight my brow. I'm going to highlight the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to highlight a little bit underneath as well. And like I said, if you wanted to make this look more dramatic or not, it all depends on what you highlight with. You can highlight over the top just a little bit so it doesn't look so sharp and purple, but I think I'm going to stick with the sharp tonight. Then I'm going to line over the top, give it a little wing with my black track. Like I said, I like to wear fake eyelashes a lot, if you can see that one. So it's a lot easier for me to glue them on with some black tracks. So I'm going to put that on over. So I just finished putting on my fake eyelash and my eyeliner. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks pretty good though. I'm going to run some Plush Lash over it just to connect everything together and make sure everything just goes smooth and it looks a little more natural than so fake. Like I said though, I love wearing fake eyelashes. I love wearing thick, full eyelashes. I have really wimpy baby lashes, so that's why I definitely like to jazz them up. And again, Plush Lash is my favorite mascara of all time. Same with Moya's. And then I'm just gonna go under my wing, and I'm just gonna highlight a little bit, just so it's not so harsh of a wing. And then also, I'm going to put some blush on. It's from the Damn Edna collection. It's Spectacle. I'm just going to run it over my cheeks in a circular motion, if you guys can see that. And then I am going to use Gentle. It's a mineral blush, just over a little bit. And then I'm done. Hope you guys like. It's super easy, especially if you guys are using tape. I'd say try that technique. It works really good. There's another close-up view. And to all you girls out there, we're going to be doing the new M.A.C layout review. Me and Moya have a few thoughts on it, so we want to know your guys's too. And also, if you ladies out there have any boyfriends or husbands or just friends you know about, go check out my boyfriend's YouTube. It's Gacy Likes Brutal. He's doing a bunch of gun reviews. There's a couple videos of me on there shooting some guns, so definitely check it out. See you later.